Just a great look at the metropolis. That is Houston, Texas. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Houston Rockets here at home, and an interconference matchup should be a good one. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
And a very confident performance offensively, I think. Really how this team plays. I mean, when they're communicating and executing, sharing the ball, they're tough to beat.
And Steve, you got to love that kind of performance on the road. I mean, to be a great team in the NBA, you have to be able to have that kind of performance in the other team's building. Really solid.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Lowry and Ross pairing up in the backcourt. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Caboclo. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year, and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
That's good.
They're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
Fry with the ball. He had 31 points in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Don't forget, he also tallied 4 blocks, so he was a factor in a lot of different ways.
They grabbed their own miss. Dedmon's shot is off.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Ross with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Lowry a screen on Harden. Shot clock at 5. Ross. That drops.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Jones sets the pick for Harden. To the middle. Jones dishes to Fry. It's Ariza on the wing. Houston moving the ball around. Teardrop shot. That's good. Fry's got his second bucket.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Outside Lowry. Shot denied. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Fry passes to Dedmon. No good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easy.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Rockets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Toronto. He's looking to even the score in this season series with a win of their own. He told me they can certainly play better than they did the last time, and said with their defensive shot blocking, they're planning to make matters difficult at that end of the floor. Kevin, let's see if they can lock them up.
Thank you very much, Doris. Defensive strategy, guys, being heavily enforced by the coaching staff.
And that's in large part because of the talent they have on that side of the ball. A lot of length, speed, quick hands. They've got a lot of ability on that side of the floor.
Well, when you've got the horses, you've got to ride them and let them run. And defensively, they've definitely got some horses.
Good. Ariza's got his first points of the night.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Now here is Lowry, guarded by Fry. Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. And Patterson kicks to Lowry. Down low, Valanciunas dishes to Lowry. From 11 feet away, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
You know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
Valanciunas hits them both. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Outside, Jones. Back to Harden. Now, here's Fry. Not a lot of room. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
And so he hits both.
Well, Kevin, a look here at last year in the NBA where the Raptors ranked. First in opponent shooting percentage, third in percentage, and they were top 10 in fewest team turnovers. This team has a number of players that take care of the ball and value every possession.
And Clark, you know this. I mean, anytime you see a team #1 in the NBA in field goal percentage defense, you know they're getting after it. So this is a club that plays extremely hard. They take great pride in their defense. They have a concerted plan, a concerted effort every single night to try to stop the opposing team.
Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. It's Harden with the drive. Dish out to Fry. And it's Ariza in the corner. This is it to Dedmon. To the paint. A jump hook. No good from Fry. Toronto trailing. Here's Caboclo. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
I thought his rebounding was impressive as well, guys. He made some big boards, really helped out on the glass, helped his team out big time.
And here is Fry. He kicks it to Jones. It's tipped and stolen by Fry. Jones, no luck.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that.
Here's Lowry. It's hauled by Fry. And Clark, you saw a very animated huddle that last break. I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Right side Lowry. Over to the wing. Patterson passes to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. And the layup is good. Lowry's got 7 points in the game.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
So it's both teams making here. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. You look at Fry. Third in the league, he typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
Well, anytime you can be one of the best scorers in the league, that's special company and something you should be proud of. It's not easy to do on a consistent basis to be amongst the scoring leaders.
Toronto, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Vasquez kicks to Ross. Vasquez up top, guarded by Fry. Vasquez can't get it to go.
Defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
Shoots from 14. No good from Ross.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Fry dishes to Covington. The feed to Fry. Wants to get it to Nicholson and does. And Fry slams it in.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control. Oof.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
Now the pass to Romero. Ross in the corner. Johnson kicks to Vasquez. Here's Romero. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Tyler Hansbrough checked in for Ross. The Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And you take a look at the numbers, guys. They shot 80% from the free throw line as a team a year ago.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Fry, guarded by Vasquez. Harden has a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now here's Hansbrough. It's tipped. Here's Covington. The shot no good. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, it sure has. And another area where they've been on point is defending the rim, guys. A lot of blocked shots through the first two quarters.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Toronto right now, Kevin Seraphin is out there with Amir Johnson. Then it's Vasquez. Then there's Tyler Hansbrough. And it's Romero in at the 2 spot. Dishes it to Harden. This one for 3. The shot will not go. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Kicks to Vasquez. Johnson, the pass to Romero. Unloads from 13. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Covington dishes to Hart. Fry passes to McDaniel. Houston moving the ball around. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice flow to their game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard in their last time out against the Trailblazers delivered quite the performance. He finished with 31 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark. They don't need him to do that. He's even half as good as he was that night. It should be enough.
Nicholson kicks to Fry. Pass to McDaniel. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Nicholson with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. And the Rockets lead by 2.
That's how you have to attack the double team. Find the open man, get the ball out of your hands.
They get a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Fry. And the layup's good off the glass. Fry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Vasquez kicks to Johnson. Passes it to Romero. He dishes it to Vasquez. Feeds it to Hansbrough. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's oh, look at it.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Aren't they? Have to build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And the pass to Romero. Hansbrough inside. To halt the run. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Romero. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Now, here's Fry. Guarded by Vasquez. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Sinks the triple. Harden's got 7.
He's so reliable. His offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Coach was giving to his team. His message to them was all about getting high percentage shots and having the crisp ball movement on the perimeter that it takes to get those shots. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over Over to you, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Lowry kicks to Ross. Patterson setting the pick for Ross. Patterson dishes to Valanciunas. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Here's Jones. Toronto grabs the miss.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Here's Caboclo. Pass to Valanciunas. And that one's good. Now it's just a three-point Rocket lead.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
And it's good. Lowry with the ball. His last outing, he had 24 points. Off the screen. That is good. Lowry's got 9.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Raptors third.
And I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Right side Jones. Over to the wing. Lets it go. That one a little long. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Trailblazers.
And offensively, everything seemed to come together for them. It seemed like everything they tried worked.
And with a multifaceted approach like the one they had, it takes a sophisticated defense to stop it, which was not the case that day.
Dish out to a reason. Now here's Yunus. He's guarded closely. Here's Sherman, just 5 on the clock. Nailed from three-point land. He has 5.
That's like a layup for him. It's just wide open out there.
Now here's Ross. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Caboclo. Reza covering. Ross with a wide open look. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Martin?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure. Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Jones with the screen on Lowry. Drives, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Now, they're really doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions, building that lead up.
That's the key, Steve. They'll stay in control of this game if they can just avoid any lulls going forward.
Valanciunas, good.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Rockets leading by 6.
Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away.
And he banks in the layup. 7 points in the game.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lowry kicks to Ross. And Valanciunas now atop the key. Outside Lowry. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Now Harden. Harden left side. And we finished one half of basketball. Rockets lead by 8. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well,
think there's been a key. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do on a basketball court, right? I guess the one other thing is rebound, so I'll try and focus on that for the next one.
Good luck with that, young man. Kevin, a young talent looking to do whatever it takes to make it in the NBA.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But
We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
Well, his ability to disrupt passes and get a hand on the ball, force a turnover, make a steal, been really impressive.
When he defends you, he basically forces you to play perfect. Any lapse of concentration, and he'll pick your pocket.
Bryant, he's in a point guard. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. Dwayne Dedman is out there with Jones. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. For Toronto, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Rockets leading by 5. And Fry kicks to Harden. Jones sets the pick for Harden. Ariza outside. It's Harden with the drive. Good! Harden's got 9 points.
Well, that's one way to get your second half started on the right foot. An easy layup against some soft defense.
Lowry kicks to Ross. Here's Patterson. Shot is off. Excellent D that time from Jones.
Well, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And Ariza no good on that one. Raptors trailed by 9. Caboclo, the pass to Ross. Here's Caboclo. 3-pointer. And again, no good by Toronto.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
Lowry drives in. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
It's Ariza on the wing. He feeds it to Jones. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Up the floor. Here's Ross. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
He sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Rockets leading by 6. Third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Fry. Puts up the baby hook. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
What a night so far for the Wizard. He has 18 points. He has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
I'll say, I mean, defensively, he's fought his way through this game beautifully. They haven't gotten away with any loose passes, any sloppy ball handling when he's in the vicinity.
The Raptors making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Ross dishes to Lowry. Uses the glass to finish the way. Lowry's got 11. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And Fry kicks to Harden. To the inside. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Harden. And the Rockets lead by 8.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Here's Lowry, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Harden outside. Jones with the screen on Ross. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Dedmon. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Ariza with the bucket. And now it's a 10-point Houston lead.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies, be physical.
So both teams. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message the Raptors coach was giving to his team. He told the huddle they need to go hard to the hoop whenever possible to either draw fouls or get high percentage looks right at the 10. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Clearly some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Fry passes to McDaniel. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, I'll bet his teammates love playing with him. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie.
Pass to Romero. Wants to get it to Serafin and does. And he gets the bucket.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Rockets leading by 10. There's a good screen. Fry passes to McDaniel. Made it on the run, too.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. You can see nice is on display right there. 1:51 left in the third quarter of the game. Now the feed to Harden. Takes a 3. No good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And the Rockets making a change here. Fry's checked in.
Here's a look at some stats for Grievous Vasquez. How he performed last season. He averaged about 5 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he feels he can do a lot more for the team the more he sees the floor.
And as he gets better, Steve, he'll see more and more playing time, which bodes well for his team.
It's the kind of finish we've gotten used to seeing from him in the low post.
Rockets leading by 11. Fry dishes to Harden. He kicks to Fry. Back to Harden. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Baseline jumper. No good off the front iron.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Here's Hansbrough. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Hansbrough's got his first basket of the night. Now, here is Harden. He's tightly guarded.
And I'll tell you what, this has been one ugly quarter for him.
And it keeps getting uglier. I mean, his touch is basically going AWOL.
Johnson, right side. And Hansbrough kicks to Johnson. Eunice grabs the miss. Eunice has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Covington bangs home the trifecta. And the Rockets lead by 12. 5 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Fade away. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And as we end the third quarter, and now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass. You have a beautiful assist, and of course it turned into the easy basket. Just a gorgeous play there.
And so it's Houston with it. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. Lowry out there with Haskins. And it's Ross in at the 3, the small forward. Harden kicks to Fry. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Valanciunas has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. This is Lowry. Right side Lowry.
Good game for Lowry. He's got 13 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Rockets.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
The other thing that's been huge for them is their points in the paint. They're getting the ball inside and converting on a regular basis.
Now the Raptors moving it up. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Ariza with the rebound.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Baseline J on the way. Harden's shot is good.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Raptors trailed by 12. Lowry passes to Valanciunas. Back to Lowry. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock into it. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Now here's Fry. Guarded closer. On the wing, Harden. Here's Jones. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Raptors shooting here about 46% for the game. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, he's been the key cog in their offense with the way he shot the ball.
His percentage today beyond impressive. Certainly not his fault the score is what it is.
Rockets leading by 12. Fry dishes to Ariza. Now Fry. Passes to Harden. Feeds to Fry. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, he's just angry from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger card right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
And Valanciunas kicks to Patterson. Can't get it to go. And it's Houston the other way.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficient.
Lowry passes to Patterson. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. The jump hook. It's rebounded by Houston. Harden right side. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
The drive by Lowry. Ross. And here's Ariza. He dishes it to Jones. And there's the pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. Tries from 16. No good from Fry. Raptors trailed by 18. Ross on the wing. Guarded by Harden. And Patterson kicks to Lowry. To the middle. Trying to find Ross and gets it to him. Good. Here's Fry. That's good. Fry's got 26 points.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Jones against Patterson. Outside Lowry. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Here's Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Patterson, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Harden outside. Fry, that's for 2. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. That's 28 points for the Wizards.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Ross. The dish to Valanciunas. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Some good play from Valanciunas in this one. 15 points. He's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
Yeah, those are always easy points. I mean, when you can get to the line and knock them down, sometimes that's the difference in the game, Clark.
Fry with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Ariza gets a screen from Fry. Ariza dishes to Fry. Back to Ariza. Clock at 6. From past the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Patterson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lowry passes to Patterson. Lowry kicks to Patterson. He feeds it to Valanciunas. The jump hook, that's good. Valanciunas has got 9 points here in the second half.
It's a good thing he showed up today, because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
On the wing, Harden. 1:43 left in the game. Fry, good.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Pass to Kuboka. Here is Ross. There's the feed to Patterson. This is it to Kuboka. Ross dishes to Lowry. Again, Toronto. Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Well, what we saw here tonight is one team just had everything going for it, and the other did. Huge margin of victory for Houston.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight, Clark, they had both.
They sure did. I mean, the ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
This win will give them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
Yeah, Steve, it'll mean a lot to them just the same, though. Anytime.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here.
Well, the outcome of this was never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
It sure felt like it, yeah. It's just nice to see exactly what this team's capable of. And we all execute like we know we can. It makes me excited to get the next game started so we can build on this win.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
All right, Doris, thanks. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.